Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun, it's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Every single time I start a reading, my husband decides he's just going to laugh up a storm at something in the background, so sorry about that. Anyway, okay. Goodness. All right, so what I'd like to do today is I don't often do things on politics because I don't want to have any political things on the channel, but I would like to do an energy reading between His Majesty King Charles and the new Prime Minister, Keir Starmer. So it's not going to be anything really about politics, just about the energy between the two of them, how they're going to work together, if what do they expect of each other, and that sort of stuff. So nothing political, just since we have a new Prime Minister of the UK in the mix now, let's see how that will work with the energy of King Charles. All right, so for this reading, I'm going to use the Universal Celtic Tarot deck. Very pretty deck, very direct. It's quite stunning on how direct it is. So let's take a look at His Majesty King Charles and the new Prime Minister, Keir Starmer. Now, I did look up his birth sign. He was born September 2nd, 1962. So he's just a year younger than I am. And so that makes him a Virgo. So interesting. All right. And with King Charles being a Scorpio, that puts him, I believe, in a sextile. So that is not a square, which would be a kind of hard energy. But on the very surface of it, it looks like the two their energies will mesh well together. But let's see what the tarot has to tell us. All right, so for King Charles and the new Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, how does King Charles view the new Prime Minister? How does he view him? And how does the Prime Minister view King Charles? How does the Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, how does he view King Charles? And will the two of them work well together? Are they going to work well together? And how does Keir Starmer, how does he view the United Kingdom? What is his view right now of the United Kingdom? He is, of course, the Prime Minister of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Ooh, the Hierophant in reverse. Oh my gosh, well, there's the monarchy right there. In reverse, how interesting. Okay. And let's see, how does King Charles view the UK? How does he view the status, the state of the UK? And then what challenges does the new Prime Minister think that King Charles can help him with? If any, does he, what challenges currently does Keir Starmer, what does he think that King Charles can help him with? And what does King Charles think the new Prime Minister can help him with the UK? So basically a question for the two of them, how can they, how do they view each other as how they can help each other? And then finally, last question here, will the new Prime Minister help the UK resolve major challenges? I'm not going to list what those major challenges are right now. I think we all know what they are, but I'm kind of interested. Oh, goodness, these cards I think are ready. We have here, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, well, that's one person is giving or taking more than the other. Well, that's interesting. So, will the new Prime Minister help the UK resolve major challenges? And then, and one more question. Will the Prime Minister be in power by December? We know lately that the UK has had a little issue with Prime Ministers not lasting very long. So, will Keir Starmer still be in power by December? All right, let's see what the cards have to tell us. Seven of Swords. Lies, deception, and trickery. How very interesting. All right. Let's see here. King Charles and Keir Starmer. What does the tarot have to tell us about the dynamic between these two men? Five of Cups in reverse. It's overcoming regret and disappointment. All right. King of Swords in reverse. That's about pretty vicious energy there. All right, goodness, I'm trying to get a good shuffle here. Oh, okay, the cards are they're very chatty. We'll do one more. Oh, no, we'll do two more. Still didn't like that one. It's got to feel right. It's just got to feel right. All right, that one's good. Let's go with this one. All right. I actually have 9 questions. Quite a lot to ask about. All right, so here we go. Hope everyone's well tonight. I also want to let people know that my calendar for private bookings is going to go through July 20th, and then I'm going to pause private readings until after my surgery. So still have a couple of days open, so if you're interested, just check the link in the description. All right, underlying energies, the Queen of Cups. Oh, interesting. Well, this could represent Camilla, or it could represent another woman. It might be his wife. Ace of Wands. Oh, very fruitful idea. Oh, and the Eight of Cups. How very interesting. Okay, underlying energy. Queen of Cups, this is about a very emotional woman, very nurturing and caring. In these royal readings, it typically represents Camilla, but it could also represent Keir Starmer's wife, and I forgot to look up her sign. I'll do that in just a minute here. Ace of Wands is about a very fruitful idea. You have a great idea, and it has a lot of possibility of bearing fruit. And the Eight of Cups in reverse is not walking away. So upright, it'd be about you are very upset with the situation and you just want to walk away. And in reverse, you either cannot walk away or you don't want to. You are willing to stick it out. How interesting. So a woman involved with this who has a very good idea and does not want to walk away. Oh, how interesting. All right, let me look up her sign real quick. All right, let's see. His wife's name, Victoria Lady Starmer. It just has her birth year, 1973 or 1974. So I guess we don't know her birth date. Okay, well, we'll see who this could be. It could be Camilla, but we'll see. All right. All right. First question: how does King Charles view the new Prime Minister? Oh, the Nine of Wands in reverse. All right, so the upright, the Nine of Wands, is about you're battered and bruised, and it can be emotional upset, but barriers are up. So you've put up your defenses because you're trying to stave off any more attacks. And in reverse, it's about being overwhelmed by attacks, and the barriers have come down. How does King Charles view the Prime Minister? I think he views him as someone who has gone through a lot of attacks and that now maybe is a little vulnerable. Really? I think this is Camilla. She's got a new idea and she doesn't want to... Yeah, it can't be Camilla. All right, so King Charles views him as someone who has suffered a lot of attacks and has now lowered the barrier a little bit. He sees him as vulnerable in some way. Maybe someone who is now he's recovering from all these attacks that he's been under, and he's trying to find his way as the new Prime Minister. So, interesting. And how this enters in the Queen of Cups. There's a woman there. It could be a water sign, and it has some interaction with this new idea and not wanting to walk away. I'm not sure where this is going. We're going to have to see here. All right, let's see. So how does the Prime Minister view King Charles? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, or the King of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so upright, the King of Pentacles is someone who's very wealthy and successful and has everything, all his wits about him. He has, everything is completely within his control monetarily, and he's very successful. And in reverse, it's someone who is a little bit off right now. His energy is off. He's not quite in control as he used to be. This is confusing. How does he view King Charles? I think he views him as someone who is on his way out. Why do I feel like he's he's going to be more interested in talking to Camilla. I think he feels like King Charles is, he knows he's been suffering from cancer, and he feels like he can feel the energy drain that has gone on with King Charles. He can feel it. I wonder if he has some kind of psychic ability or some kind of empath ability. He relates to Camilla for some reason, and she's got a new idea that she wants to present to him, maybe through King Charles, and she doesn't want to walk away from that. She wants to approach him to do this. So the Prime Minister views King Charles as someone who is suffering right now and not quite at the top of his game. And he's looking to Camilla for some reason. That is so interesting. All right, will they work well together? Are the two of them going to work well together? Six of Cups in reverse, that popped out again. All right, so upright, this is about reciprocity, quid pro quo. You help me, I'll help you. Oh, what am I thinking about? This is Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups is about your past, your childhood, your past, where you grew up. Can also be about children. And in reverse, it's about you want to return to your past, but you can't. Will they work well together? This is going back to the past. They may have had some interaction before, and it wasn't a very good experience, so they don't want to go back to that past relationship that they had. I think if they get past whatever this was that happened in the past, he's changed his mind. That's what it is. He used to have a bad view of him when he was younger, and now that's reversed. He's changed his mind. And again, we have a very nurturing woman here who has come up with this idea that she wants to talk to him about, and she doesn't want him to walk away from it. Are they going to work well together? I think they are. They're going to get past some previous... he's going to get past... The two of them together are going to get past a previous notion they had of each other. Because the way they used to feel about each other, they don't feel like that anymore. That's very interesting. How does the Prime Minister view the UK? How does he view the UK? The Ace of Swords. Wow. He views the UK as truth, as almost like a beacon, almost like a representation of everything that he represents. He wants to bring truth. Honestly, everything I've heard about him, that's surprising. And this truth is going to involve something with this Queen of Cups. We have two aces here. New beginnings. New beginnings, new ideas, new beginnings. A new beginning with words. A new strategy he wants to put out. A new strategy of words that he wants to involve, he wants to bring the UK into. It's about truth. So I think he views the UK as a place that is that should be an example to the world. Oh, how interesting. All right, how does King Charles view the UK? How does he view it? The Sun in reverse. Wow, well, that's a powerful arcana. Upright, the Sun is about everything is into the light, it's successful, it represents just success. And in reverse, it's not a success. Everything is hidden. Everything is out of the light. There's something that hasn't been completed. How does King Charles view the UK? He views it as it has possibilities it hasn't realized yet. The possibilities of where the UK needs to be it's been hidden. It's not as grand as it could be, and he feels like it's gone in the wrong direction. And he has a really, really good idea he wants to present to the Prime Minister about the UK, and he doesn't want to walk away from it, and it involves his wife. How interesting. All right. What challenges? Oh wait. The UK. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. So we're on 6. What challenges does the new Prime Minister think that King Charles can help him with? What is that? The 8 of Wands. A very fast-moving energy. Travel. This is about travel through the air. He's got something that he wants to help. He wants King Charles to help him kick off things immediately, like hit the ground running. And it's going to involve, okay, this is involving the budget of the UK. He wants to talk to him about shrinking the budget, shrinking the money that is used, and he wants to hit the ground running. He wants King Charles to help him with this new idea of a budget that he has, and he wants to do it very quickly. It is a new idea. He's got a new monetary policy that he wants King Charles to help him with, and he wants to do it very fast. And what does King Charles think that the new Prime Minister can help him with? Ooh, the 7 of Cups. This is about, okay, so in reverse, this is, you all know this is the gaslighting card. And upright, this is about you have new possibilities, new directions that you want to go in, and you are searching your way to pick the right one. King Charles wants the Prime Minister, he wants to explore new ideas that he has for the Commonwealth. And he wants, oh, I know what this is. This is actually a test. This is actually a test. He's going to present some ideas to the Prime Minister and let him pick which idea he would run with. I think it's a test on his character. Here are some possibilities. Which one do you pick? Oh, wow. This is something that Camilla's come up with. Because she's got that new idea she wants to not walk away from. So the 7 of Cups, what does King Charles think the new Prime Minister can help him with? He's got some new directions that he wants. And this is dealing with the past. He's got some ideas he's going to present to him, and before he can really decide how he can help him, he's going to present him with almost like an honesty challenge to say, "Hey, I have these 3 things that I would do. What would you do? Which one would you pick?" How interesting. All right, and then let's see. Will the new Prime Minister help the UK resolve major challenges? Is he going to do that? Justice in reverse. Wow. All right. So justice upright is about the balance of the scales, that justice has come. And in reverse, it's about an injustice, something that was done that wasn't fair. Is he going to help the UK resolve major challenges? It's going to be on solving the idea of injustice. The truth of injustice. Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. I know where that's going. Without getting political, this is the idea of that things are not fair to all. And he wants to present this idea of the truth of this things not being fair to all. And he wants to resolve that idea of things that aren't fair. The idea of inequality. Oh, Lord. I won't say anything. I'm just going to present it at that. All right. Will the Prime Minister still be in power by December? Is he still going to be in power by December? Ooh, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, my gosh. This is you've done something that's indefensible. 7 of Pentacles upright is about you've done the things that you've done. It's like a return on investment, and you're waiting for that return on investment. Oh, actually, I was thinking the 7 of Wands. Okay, so 7. I was like, I'm confused. The 7 of Pentacles is upright. Is you have you've put a lot of effort into something, and you're waiting for that return on investment. And in reverse, you know that you will never get that return on investment. It will never come in. I don't think he will be. Really? I'm so surprised. So he's not going to get the return on investment, and it has to do with because things are hidden, things are out of the light, things are under the surface. So things that have occurred under the surface, they're being hidden, and he's not going to get a return on investment on his hard work. By December, he's going to be in a lot of political trouble, it looks like. He's going to be in a lot of political trouble, and it also has to do with this idea that they don't want to walk away from. And it probably has to do with this right here as well. What he wants to help, he wants to present the truth of some injustice that's gone on, and I think that's not going to serve him well. Oh, wow. All right, let's do a wrap-up. I'm feeling very confused. My head is very befuddled right now, and I don't know why this energy is here. I think that he's feeling like I'm picking up his energy, that he doesn't know what way to go. I think he's conflicted. And that the impression that he had of King Charles in the past is not what he has now, and that's conflicting him on him moving forward. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right, let's do a wrap-up here. How does King Charles view the Prime Minister? He views him as someone who's been battered and bruised, and someone who's a little vulnerable right now, to not so much that he's vulnerable and weak. He's vulnerable as accepting to new ideas. Ideas he may not have thought of in the past that he was not receptive to, he might be receptive to now. Okay. And how does the Prime Minister view King Charles? He views him as someone who is not effectively managing his wealth. He knows that he's off his game because of his cancer diagnosis and the struggle he's having with his health right now. But he views him as someone who doesn't manage finances well. How interesting. And will they work well together? I think they're both overcoming impressions of the past that they had of each other. And because of that, they're on new territory now because they are not able to return to their past feelings. It also can be about children too. And then will they work well together? Oh, that was that one. How does the Prime Minister view the UK? He views the UK as he wants to bring truth to the United Kingdom. He feels like he has a message and he wants to present it as this is the way that we need to go to be the example to the world. And then how does King Charles view the UK? He sees the UK as not on its A game right now. Things are hidden. They're out of the light. It's not as successful as it could be. And he wants to change that. And then what challenges does the Prime Minister think that King Charles can help him with? He thinks King Charles can help him with kicking off a new idea very, very quickly. This idea of it may be the downsizing of the monarchy. Although this is not the Hierophant, so he thinks that there's some budgetary issue, and he thinks King Charles can help him hit the ground running with it. And then what does King Charles think that the new Prime Minister can help him with? That he is going to test him. He's going to present him with several ideas and see which one he picks. And then he'll have an assessment of if he thinks the Prime Minister can help him. He's not sure yet, so he's kind of feeling his way. And that's because of his impression of him from the past. They have had some dealings together before. This is not the first time they've met. They know each other from the past. And then, will the new Prime Minister help the UK resolve major challenges? He's more concentrated on what he views as injustice, things that are not fair, things that are the inequality, and he wants to bring the truth of that to the UK. I think this is where he's going to concentrate his efforts. And then will the Prime Minister still be in power by December? I don't think he will be because he's not going to see a return on his investment. He's going to work hard at something and it's not going to pay out. It's not going to pan out. This idea of inequality, his truth for inequality, is not going to sit well with the public. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. All right, and I'm not sure how this plays in over here. A very caring woman has a new idea that she does not want to let fall and slip through the cracks. And this usually represents Camilla, but I'm not sure, but my hunch is that this is Camilla in some way. She has an agenda as well, and she doesn't want that to be lost. And that may be where King Charles is going to present one of these ideas to him to see if he'll go for it. Very interesting, very interesting. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, well, thank you so much. I appreciate all my subscribers. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun with these readings. And if you're not a subscriber, you need to subscribe. What the heck are you waiting for? You're always watching my videos. I know you are. I see you out there watching. You just love my channel. Just go ahead and click that subscribe button. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss another reading. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.